Welcome, 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 welcome. We should be live. Live. Yes, we are live. Let's get it. We are live. Let's go. Let's see if we get anybody from the team before we start the actual tutorial on OBS. We're gonna be showing like different settings. Hey, Zebro, we're live. We are live, my friend. It's gonna be waiting just a tiny bit, just to give time to everyone to join in on the stream. And let's see if we can get... Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thank you very much for asking. I'm doing good. I just, just waiting to see if I can get the whole thing like up and running with everyone just joining into the actual stream, so I can just start explaining a little bit of like stream, basically stream elements OBS, which is the one I'm using. But yes, I will be showing it to absolutely everyone to see what's going on, man. Like I'm super excited to to have people coming in here and just learning new things on OBS. You're working now, see, bro. Okay, man. Just don't worry, bro. Don't worry, my friend. Get to work. Do your thing, Jelly Bean. You're using a Streamlabs OBS. Well, you are making a mistake, my friend. You should move to a Stream Elements OBS. It is a lot better. And a lot of features that you can use on stream, on OBS, on the classic OBS, those features are not available on Streamlabs OBS, actually. It's just this, I don't know, Streamlabs is just, a lot of features that are not available for it. So it's not the best. I've always used Stream Elements, even though when I was in Mixer and everything. So yeah, I mean, super happy. I've been super happy. I mean, making the switch was it was really difficult. Like making the switch was extremely difficult. Because you had to set everything up and everything. But now I just don't have a problem at all. Yeah, but making the switch is actually a lot better, Zebra. It's gonna take some time. It might take you some time, but honestly, trust me, it is better. It is a lot better. Because all the work you have, I mean, I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised that you got a ton of work, brother. But I hope it goes well, though. That's good that you have work, man. It's your business, isn't it? Well, that is good. You got a lot of work. You got a lot of things to do. That's really good, man. That's really good. I'm happy for you. All right, so we're just gonna give 5 more minutes to allow everyone to join in to the actual live stream, and then we're gonna be... I'm gonna start with the tutorial, and then I'm gonna be going on with the tutorial. And I'm not gonna even going to stop with the tutorial until I'm finished, basically. I'm going to do everything until I'm finished. Yeah, man. Like, see, bro, to be honest with you, man, that's great. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. You got a lot of work. That means you're great, man. That means you're absolutely great. All right. Few more things. Brewdog. Hey, what's up, my man? How's it going? How you doing? Happy Sunday, Brewdog. Happy Sunday, my friend. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye and see ya. Oh, baby. Love getting rid of people. Okay. Dusty, good morning, my man. Dusty, are we doing the raid today? I am trying to get a team together for the raid. Dusty, if you're available later on for the reset after the 24 hours. And Holger, what's up, man? How's it going? Doing good. We got a bye-bye. We got a bye-bye. Yeah, Ace. Some people are just, you know, some people think that I'm stupid. Some people do. Some people do think I'm stupid. It's okay. It's okay. I got it under control. I got that under control. It's under control. You get off work in 7 hours. 7 hours is about 10 p.m. for me. I am willing to stay up until late, Dusty, to get it done with you. If we can get a team together, Dusty. Like, if we can get a team together for that time, I am willing to stay up for you. Yes. Hey, Fullest, what's up, man? I'm doing good. Thank you, Brewdog. I'm doing good, man. It is absolutely wonderful to see you guys here. Because I'm gonna do, this is gonna be the first workshop. This is gonna be the first tutorial on OBS. So I'm gonna be showing you guys everything I know about OBS. And I'm gonna be basically taking some, like, obviously questions like later on. You know, I'm gonna be answering questions later on the Q&A at the end of the OBS. I'm just gonna go through everything on OBS. Like, just if you have any questions, just ask the questions, and if something related with what we are talking about, I will answer it right away. If not, I'll just answer it later on. I'll answer it when we're at the end of the stream, basically. At the end of the tutorial. Nice. All right, so carry my 1290 and you'll join. I mean, you're gonna have a hard time, Ace. How are you still 1290? What the heck, man? You serious? Well, installed D2 last night. No expansions, you can join. Yeah, Holger, you can join. I mean, if you happen to get the expansion. By the way, Holger, what platform do you play on? If you're on Xbox, do you know Xbox Game Pass has all the expansions included? If you don't get a team before that, you're willing to finish with it. Yeah, like, absolutely, Dusty. I'm gonna try to get a team together anyway before, you know, obviously, maybe I'm doing it before you get home. But still, Dusty, I'm willing that, like I said, you know, I'm willing to just, you know, obviously redo the raid again with you. Just so you get it done. That's basically, you know, like I said, you know, I want to do it with you, and I want you to finish it as well. Before Tuesday. So, like, tonight when you get home, the first thing you gotta do is talk to me on Discord or I don't know, Discord, Instagram, anywhere. You send me a message. I'll get on. We'll try to find a team to do it again. If I have finished it, we'll find a team to do it again. If I haven't finished it, we'll search for a team. I mean, we can probably get Equa as well, and some people from Equa, I believe. If our team from yesterday is not around. Taken is going to be around, I believe, as well. So we can do that. You haven't played much. Yeah, I know you've been playing PC games lately, man. Ace, this raid, you really enjoy it, man. You would really enjoy this raid, honestly. Okay, you just install it on PC, so you have it on all. So basically, Holger, if you have Xbox Game Pass, go on to you know, the games on Xbox Game Pass, And if you search on the games, there will be Destiny 2 and there will be like Beyond Light, and you will have the entire game on Xbox then. Okay, the entire game up until the last expansion. If you want to do Vault of Glass and stuff like that, I think you have to purchase. Unfortunately, I think you have to purchase the whatchamacallit, the last season, season 14. You see, 1329. Jesus Christ, Dusty, you need to go out, man. So you helped Carol to get to the first part of the oracles. Nice, man. Is the walk over to your car? All right, so we've given enough time to have people around and to come over to the stream. I can't wait any longer. We've given plenty of time to the guys right now. Got people. So moving to PC, so you see if we find, yeah, like PC is actually a lot better. I mean, Holger, if you have Xbox, the Xbox Series S or the Series X, wait a second, gonna be right. So if you have the Series S or the Series X, there is almost no difference. Almost no difference between PC and the newest console on Xbox or PlayStation 5. Then if you have the previous console, then yes. If you have the previous one, then yes, there is a big difference. If you have the One X, then or the PlayStation 4, and then you go on to PC, there is a huge difference. I don't see the difference between, obviously I don't see a huge, like such a, gap between the newest generation of consoles and PC. So, hey, what's up, Taken? It's gonna be about 30 minutes. We're gonna be doing the OBS tutorial, and it's gonna be around 30 minutes. So, Taken, I guess we have to get an entire team, I believe. Right now, it's you and me only. I don't have anybody else. So if you want to start looking for someone, we can start, obviously you can ask any of your friends if we can, Taken. If not, I would say like at 10, like in 7 hours from now, Dusty's gonna be back from his work and he wants to do it like after reset, or Taken, if you want to do it after reset, I am down for it. I mean, before reset is gonna be quite tough. Yeah, before reset is gonna be quite tough to do, to be honest, Taken. I mean, we can do it after reset, and I mean, I can ask and just can post on Twitter and just get people asking me to join though. Do you want to do it before reset though, or do you want to like take the day as a chill day, and then when reset hits and the the challenge mode is gone, we can just go in and do it? You're getting the new generation anytime soon, so still on Xbox One and PS4. Then Holger, you will see a huge difference on PC, on Destiny. Huge difference. Big time. So yeah, as for now, it's just you and me. Obviously, I haven't been, looking for anybody Taken just yet, obviously. So, all right. So I think we got enough people now. We're gonna be starting with the tutorial on this thing. Let me just take these out of the way. Let me just take this out of the way just real quick. I'm just what is it? Enable preview. There you go. Let's put this over here, and we should be good. Yeah. What the heck? Oh, there you go. We can do it before, then we will be the best. Yeah, if not, we can just do it on Monday. Okay. I mean, to do it before, we have to find an entire team, Taken, unfortunately. I am down for it. I'm still down for it. but it's gonna take a while though. Right, so let's go with the tutorial on OBS. So let's just say we're gonna go to this screen, and I think we should be good. I think we should be good now. I'm just checking, making sure that everything is running smoothly. Yeah, we are all good. Awesome. So the tutorial, this is the tutorial on stream elements OBS. Obviously I got the stream elements version of OBS. I mean, classic OBS is literally the same thing, just obviously a little bit, you know, a tiny bit different, not a huge difference. There's been some updates on OBS lately which have been a bit thing, you know what I mean. They put the wrong in their cracked. I mean, Dusty, I'm not surprised. They are bloody sweats. So basically what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be taking a look at the settings first. So we go with the settings, just make it easy. Go with the settings. So these are the settings on OBS. Settings on OBS, obviously you can change the theme. You can, you know, obviously make it like cool, you know, different looks, whatnot. Which is, this is the acre look. We got the Redmi look, which just basically changes the look of the OBS thing. So basically we got the system. I just have it on dark basically, which is the default. I don't usually just change any of the settings to make it look. You can actually download like some stuff to do. Like basically you can download external you know, if you have any external obviously programs, you can change the colors. You can put it on like purple and stuff like that. But all right, so basically these are my settings when I'm doing the streams on Twitch. So basically we got automatically check for updates on a startup. I always have the updates, show the confirmation log and all the stuff, blah blah, the buffer. I don't have any of this stuff done. Automatically record when you're streaming. Basically this is if you are going to be recording, if you want to record you know, some stuff, like let's just say you want to record let's just say you want to record like you know, the gameplay that you're gonna be doing like a tutorial later on, and you want to record like different parts. So basically you know, that's going to be the thing. That's how you do it basically. If you click on that one, and then you can set it up over here. So then you have the social announcement, you know, the snap sensitivity is 10, blah blah. So what else we got here? Projectors, blah blah. Assistant tray. I mean, I enabled the assistant tray and everything. So there is no really, I mean, obviously this is pretty much self-explanatory. There is no big deal. I don't touch any of this. I mean, obviously all I would do is, if I'm going to be recording while I'm live streaming, I will be having the automatically record while streaming. So Brett, hi, what's up? So basically that's, you know, that's the only thing that I would change. Other than that, you know, keep recording when the stream stops as well. So obviously all of this is, I don't really need to change it because I have everything pretty much, you know, I have everything pretty much set up already. So I don't need any of this anyway. So streaming wise, obviously I got the streaming, you know, on YouTube right now, which is basically you know, the Inge server and everything. If you're going to be streaming on Twitch, obviously you would change this to Twitch. It will ask you to sign in on Twitch, which, by the way, I'm gonna show you guys Stream Elements OBS. Stream Elements OBS. So basically on Stream Elements, let me show you here, guys. It's right here. So this is a Stream Elements OBS. So if you go to Stream Elements on the website, or you search Stream Elements, I know your real name now. I don't know who you are though. So if you go to Stream Elements, you can go onto Stream Elements OBS and download the, you know, obviously the Windows version or whatever version you have. Stream Elements OBS. This is, in my opinion, the best companion to stream elements. If you're using a stream element, you should be using this because it really is very helpful. It's got everything all together. So I think that this is just it's the best. You know, it's the OBS plugin for, you know, OBS Classic. Basically, it's OBS.live. It's called. So basically, this is a stream elements version of OBS, which is literally this version. The only difference that you're gonna ask, what's the difference between this OBS and, you know, the other, you know, version of OBS? It's literally this, you know, right here. You got a tab which is called stream elements, and you have, you know, a stream setup, which is edit the widgets and all that. We'll go to that in a second. Let's go to the settings first. Oh my god, you Loki. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, man. Loki, why do you have a girl's name, man? Is that your real name? You got a girl's name, you move it. Ling, hi, what's up? Thank you very much, I appreciate you, Ling. Right, so stream, go on to, if you go to stream, if you have the stream elements version of OBS, you will be able to log in on your account. I don't know if OBS Classic allows you to do this, or maybe it will. That's your real name. I'm gonna call you Brett from now on, Loki. Damn, I'm gonna be calling you Brett. Brittany. Oh my girl. What's up, baby girl? I'm gonna be calling you baby girl from now on. So basically, like Twitch will allow you to log in, so it'll be straight onto your name and everything. So next thing, we're gonna go into the output. So basically, on the output, we have I would say the output, there is a normal version and advanced, you know, advanced version. So I would go to advanced always on the output, and then on streaming. Let's go with the streaming tab first. Always go to the NVIDIA NVENC H264. This is the best one. Obviously, if you have a NVIDIA graphics card, it's gonna be best. If you have the RTX, it's absolutely wonderful. If you want to rescale the output, you can rescale it. Obviously, there's no need. I will talk that to you, Mr. Brett. So, control, rate control. There is different ones. Okay, you got the CQP, you got the CBR, VVR, and the lossless. Basically, the best thing is CBR, which is the constant bit rate. So if you go to the constant bit rate, right here, I got like 6K bit rate, which is, you know, this is basically for this is not for YouTube. This is for Twitch. On YouTube, you can go all the way up to like 50K or something crazy. So you can just change it completely. 6K bitrate, I have found it to be the best on, like, basically for streaming on Twitch. Keyframes interval, 2 keyframes. Preset is max quality and the profile is high. So I've got a little chart over here, which I'm gonna be showing in a second. I got a little chart, which is basically what am I going to do? What should I do? Okay, I'm gonna second. I'm gonna send it. Yeah, I'm gonna send it on an email to myself, so I can actually show it to you guys. All right, let's just send it, please. Yes, just send it, whatever it is. I don't care. Just send it over. All right, so let me just open this real quick. There you go. Save the picture and just put it on the desktop there. CBR, awesome. There you go. Right, so I'm gonna open this right now and just gonna put it over here. Oh my god, oh my god, the picture is small. It's tiny. Jesus Christ. Hang on a second. I just sent the picture and it was like tiny. Let's send it. Let's see if this works. Because that makes the picture like really small. There you go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There you go. I got it. I got it. let's open this. Boom. There you go. So this is basically the rate didn't, I mean, it went well. We actually finished, we got until Atheon, but we couldn't finish it. But we did really well, man. I'm super happy. So basically, this is like a small chart of like how your constant bit rate should be on your OBS, basically. So if you are going to be streaming on, obviously, if you have a upload speed of 3 megabytes per second, your bitrate should be 2.5K. The resolutions tell 1024 by 576, and the frame rate should be 30. So basically, I would say the minimum to be streaming on full HD. Oh man, it was lucky. It was amazing. I loved it. We had a great time. It was difficult, but we had a great time. The minimum, for the full HD, 60 FPS, it should be about 8 to 15 megabytes per second upload speed on your internet connection. So your bitrate should be about 6K. I mean, you can't really stream anything over full HD on Twitch anyway. So it doesn't matter if you're a partner or you're an affiliate or not affiliate or whatever. You can't stream anything over full HD. So that's the maximum resolution that you can get on Twitch at the moment, as of today. And the frame rate, you cannot go over 60 FPS anyway. So in my opinion, these are the best settings. If you have 8 to 15 megabytes per second upload speed on your internet connection on your home, you are good to go. You can stream with a bitrate of 6K and have a full HD resolution, 60 FPS. Obviously, that depends also of your PC. If your PC can put out this resolution and this frame rate, like, go ahead. The bitrate should be 6K if you have this, upload speed. If you're streaming to YouTube, I mean, if you're streaming to YouTube, you can go all the way up to, like, you can go as high as you want. YouTube allows you to be like streaming on a really good resolution. So basically, if you have over 60 megabytes per second, over 20, over 40, you can go and stream like 30K. I was streaming with 40K. I think I was on 40K, 4K, 60 FPS. I'm streaming, I don't know for what reason my settings have changed here, but I was streaming on 40K bitrate and 4K. I'm streaming on 4K actually. Yes, I'm streaming on 4K. The output is 4K. So basically, hey, Trifix, what's up, man? So the output, my output right now is on 4K resolution. And I don't know why the 30K is gone, because I was on 40K actually. I'm lying. So basically, this is the chart. If you need any help with the chart, just let me know. I will pass it over to you so you can check your speed, your upload speed on your internet connection, and basically just adjust it to your actual speed. So there is a little explanation about the bitrate on your OBS. So let's move on to the max frame is 2 max frame, GPU, put it on 0, and Psycho visual tuning ticked. Look ahead, don't take it. And the profile, I always have it on high. You can have it high, main, or baseline. So I just have it on high. And the preset always on max quality. My PC can afford to go for max quality. So basically, if you don't have obviously, this depends on your PC. If your PC cannot handle to be going on max quality, I would go for quality or performance. Quality performance, if you have like a mid-range PC. If you have a low-range, obviously, PC, I would go for maybe low latency, kind of like try to go for, something like that. Obviously, max quality while I'm having the best performance on this thing, obviously it's gonna be the best if you have a good PC that can handle it. So max quality, high, and 2 max frames and 2 keyframe intervals. Trifix, you haven't missed much. We just literally started about 10 minutes ago. It's gonna be recorded on YouTube. I mean, I'm not gonna delete it. It's gonna be kept on YouTube, so you can go back and rewatch it. Recording. So if you are recording and you're not streaming, so this is for the people that are actually recording. So if you're recording, obviously, basically go to the path and everything. So make sure you have this. The audio tracks, this is a really good actual, if you are recording different audios, if you want to be recording like your screen and you want to be recording your audio, but you are streaming, but let's just say you want to be recording only the background, I don't know, without your overlay or without, you know, your face or without anything else, just the gameplay, and you want to be recording only the not even the music, you want to be recording only just the gameplay, not even your voice, nothing else. The audio tracks, this is what you need for recording. So basically, this is where you're gonna be setting it up. This is literally connected to this, to the audio. So you got the different audio tracks here. So you're gonna be connecting that to your output. So basically, this is where you select what audio track you're gonna be recording. So over here, each one of the audios is gonna have, you can rename each one of the tracks so you can recognize them. So basically, you can actually do that. Basically, you can set it up from here. If you're going to be doing any rescale output, you do it here. The encoder, same thing. NVENC, if you can do it, NVENC, the NVIDIA NVENC H264, which is the newest one and it's the best one, really. Rate control, CQP, go for the CQP, and the CQP level should be between 15-20. It's always going to give you the best quality if you're recording. Keyframes, you know, the interval is still on 2, max keyframes on 2, and the look ahead, I have it selected, and the psycho visual tuning in here, I have it also selected. So preset max quality and profile high. So this is basically, you know, those things are basically the same. You know, look ahead is the only one that I have selected here that is not on the streaming. So everything else is the same. And instead of, obviously, you can have a constant bit rate on this one, but there is no point. The CBR is only for streaming. It's the best for streaming. And for recording, the best one is CQP, which is basically the CQP level is gonna make, you know, the quality. It's gonna make it the best quality for your recordings, basically. Next, we're gonna go on to audio. So basically, each one of the tracks, you know, you can have your audio bit rate depending on what you have. So obviously that goes to your capture card. Your capture card will tell you what's the audio bit rate of the capture card, and you can select it. And replay buffer, you can enable the replay buffer if you want to. I don't have it, obviously, because I'll be recording, you know, 8 hours of streaming. That's all of it from here, like recording and streaming basically, and audio. The important bits, have this correct, you know, if you have this all set perfectly, that's it, you're good. Audio, so we have the sample rate. I got 48 kilohertz. So basically, this is basically gonna be, again, it's gonna be on your capture card. So your capture card is going to tell you what's your, you know, obviously your sample rate. Channels, obviously on stereo, and you have your desktop audio 1 and 2, and then you have your mic auxiliary audio. You got 4 of them. So basically, because I'm using the Go XLR, my Go XLR will allow me to have only 1 audio device. So if you have a microphone and you don't have a Go XLR, you have a microphone and you have everything connected to your Xbox or everything connected to your PC. So basically what you have to do is the desktop audio, you will have to select your desktop audio from your PC, basically, and then your mic will be this one. So this will be your mic, and you will have to select your mic. The name of your mic will appear here on this list, and your audio will appear in this list. You can select default, which basically will connect straight away with your default device, which is gonna be your desktop audio. With the mic, you're gonna select your mic, or you can have default as well if you have your own mic set as default. So basically, that's the only difference if you don't have the Go XLR. The meters, the decay rate on fast, and the peak on sample peak, not on true peak. Okay, true peak will have a higher CPU usage, and you will notice no difference basically. You can have here the hotkeys. I don't really use the hotkeys for anything on this, like any of this, there is no point. Monitoring device always on default. you know, disable Windows audio docking. So always, you know, disable it. There is no need for you to, you know, have that not selected. And that's all of it. You know, remember, if you have like different mics, if you're gonna be using like different mics, or you're gonna be using, you know, 2 different audios, if you have a dual PC and you want to select one PC first or another PC audio, you can select both of them here. Or if you have a console or you have any programs you want to be capturing audio separately, you can select it from here. So this is basically the drop down menu. You should have one here and one here, microphone and audio from your dashboard. Let's go to video. So you got the base canvas resolution. That's basically the base canvas resolution goes basically that is the base canvas resolution is tied to your resolution of your actual capture card / monitor. So your monitor, if your monitor is 4K, the base canvas resolution should be 4K. And then the output scale resolution should be whatever you want to be streaming on. So basically, if you are going to be streaming on 4K on YouTube, so your base canvas resolution is 4K. 4K. I don't know why this is saying full HD for me, but this should be 4K. I don't know why this is, because my actual monitor is 4K. And my output resolution, which is actually correct, is 4K as well. So I don't know why it's doing this. If you're streaming on Twitch, though, there is no need. Even though your base canvas resolution is going to be 4K because of your monitor, your output scale is going to have to be full HD. There is no point on having your output resolution 4K because it's going to be using resources, and you really don't need any of that. And you because you're streaming on Twitch on full HD only, Twitch is not allowing you to do any you know, any 4K yet. So it probably be in the future, but not yet. All right, so the common FPS values, like I said before, on the, you know, on this chart that we have here, if your PC can handle 60 FPS, always have it on 60 FPS. If your PC can handle it, have it on 60 FPS. Downscale filter, I always use Lanxos because my PC can handle it. Turning off global audio. Turning off global audio. Well, I mean, I'm using multiple scenes. I don't have a problem with that. When you get to multiple scenes, turning off global audio. Yeah, I mean, I'm using multiple scenes, and yeah, I mean, I'm not having any problems with like these settings, basically. These exact settings. Turning off the mic in global. Well, like it just depends on, like, obviously the devices you have. Is the stop speaking it up? Yes, that's correct. That is correct. I mean, you can, obviously, if you have your microphone should also have a mute button or some kind of mute stuff, which obviously nowadays I think most of the microphones have that function, so you wouldn't have to worry about setting up anything on OBS anyway. But I mean, yes, that is correct. All good. Going back to this, you can set this, the downscale filter. There's several different ones. Obviously, I can't click it because I'm live streaming at the moment. But there's different ones. Obviously, the best one, in my opinion, is Lanxos. Obviously, Lanxos is going to be using a lot more CPU power, basically. Yeah, absolutely, Holger, don't worry. So yeah, there is bicubic, there is, you know, several different ones, but Lanxos will always be my preferred one. Then we have the hotkeys. Okay, so hotkeys is pretty much self-explanatory. You can use hotkeys for basically. This is the best thing that I would say if you don't have a Stream Deck. If you're not using a Stream Deck, like, this is the best thing ever. I didn't use a Stream Deck before, and I used to have like hotkeys for everything. So for the hotkey to start streaming, you can set, you know, Control W or Control P or Control something. You know, usually I would have this with Control Alt and something, just in case I was mistakenly, you know, pressing Control and maybe the button to start or stop streaming or something. But I mean, you don't really need it because you can use everything like right here on the controls. Like, you have a controls tab anyway. But if you are planning on using, you know, the hotkeys, you know, obviously try to use like a 2-3 different, you know, like 2 different or 3 different keyboard buttons that you're gonna be using. But yeah, like this is pretty much basically, you can show the vertical YouTube, you can hide your overlay, like basically all the sources that you have. All the sources and all the scenes that you have on your OBS will appear here. Obviously, this as a start, it will be completely empty, and all you're gonna have is up until here. No, up until here, like this. This is what you're gonna have at the start, only this. And then as you add more overlays, as you add more sources, as you add more scenes, all the scenes are going to start appearing over here. And all those scenes, obviously, you're gonna have a hotkey for each and every single one of the scenes individually. I don't really use it because I have a Stream Deck, and nowadays you can have the Stream Deck on your phone. You can have, like I explained a while ago, you can have Touch Portal, which is down here. As you guys can see the little symbol right down here. Touch Portal is brilliant. I mean, Touch Portal, to be honest with you, I haven't used anything else but Touch Portal because it's completely free. Like, this thing is completely free, and you can change scenes, you can change everything from this program. So in my opinion, you know, there is no need to have a Stream Deck. There is no need to have any, you know, hotkeys set or anything. So you don't have to worry about it. This is like extra work. Let's go to the advanced tab. This advanced tab, I find it like quite useful, and this is something that I had an issue with when I started streaming at the start, and somehow I fixed it completely, and it seems to be like this setting seems to be the best ones for now. So the process priority always, in my opinion, always have to be set on high, because you want the PC to give priority to your OBS. So OBS is very, very, very heavy on, you know, on resources in terms of your CPU. It's gonna eat your entire CPU. So obviously it depends on how let's just say how your, you know, obviously how heavily intense is gonna be your OBS in terms of how many sources you have, what's the quality of the sources. Like, are you streaming on full HD, are you streaming on 720? Obviously there's multiple factors that go into, you know, how heavy your OBS can go into your PC. But generally, OBS is very, very, very heavy on your PC. It's very heavy on your CPU. It's very taxing on your CPU. So the process priority, always set it on high, so your PC gives priority to your OBS. So you make sure your OBS is running as fast as it can be. The renderer, DirectX 3D11, obviously, the latest one. Color format MV12, and this is, some people agree with me, some people don't. I will obviously give you my settings, and you can use your own settings if you want, and you don't have to if you don't want to. But I found the best colors, I mean the best 1-to-1 ratio in terms of the coloring when I'm streaming from my Xbox my Xbox Series X to my, obviously, when I'm showing it on a stream for everyone on Twitch. The best settings that I found is to have the color space on 709 and the color range partial. So there is different settings for that. There is the color range can be full color range or partial, and there is 602, I believe it is. It's 602 and 709. So there is two different versions of the color space and the two different versions on the color range. So you can find, I mean, you can fine tune this to your own liking. That depends. It's completely up to you. In my opinion, these are the best settings if you're streaming from the Series X, from any console, basically. If you're streaming from your console and, you know, PlayStation 5, I believe PlayStation 5 has exact same settings as the Series X and Series S. 709 partial is the best one-to-one, you know, the closest one to the color ratio of what you are seeing on your screen and what everyone is seeing on Twitch, basically. In terms of this, obviously, I don't do any like recording, override the file exists, blah, blah. I don't need any of this, obviously. I record multiple different scenes and I record and delete a million times. So obviously, I don't override anything. Stream delay, you can add a stream delay. So basically, Twitch allows you to have a stream delay if you are a Twitch partner. But if you're not a Twitch partner, you are not allowed to do that from Twitch. But OBS does that without asking you to do anything. So basically, you don't have to be a partner to be doing this. So basically, you can add a stream delay. Let's just say you are recording, I mean, you're live streaming I don't know, a competition for, you know, I don't know, Call of Duty League or whatever. So if you are, you know, obviously streaming something that is, you know, obviously very important and you can be streamer sniped. So I would recommend you to go to the stream delay and enable a stream delay. So basically, you can add a stream delay as much as you want. I would say about 30 seconds is, you know, 15-30 seconds would be a good stream delay if you are going to be, you know, obviously streaming a competition like Call of Duty or something like that. If you're doing something like that, just make sure. Yes, if you're doing a competition, if you're doing something like important, click on the delay and just add a 15, 20, 30 seconds, whatever you feel, you know, more comfortable with. Obviously, remember, it will use memory. You know, the more duration you add, the more memory it's going to use, because obviously your PC, your OBS is processing the information, and your PC is basically your CPU is holding that information back and then sending it back to OBS. And then OBS is sending the information back to the internet and blah, blah, and Twitch and showing it on the screen. So the more you add, the more it's going to take. It's not much. I mean, it's going to be about 15, 20 megabytes. It's not a big deal, but just bear that in mind if you're tight on memory on your PC. Automatically reconnect. So obviously I have an automatically reconnect. I mean, this is pretty much pointless, because if your internet cuts off, your stream is going to go off anyway. So basically, I have it enabled, but if you get disconnected, you're gonna get disconnected either way. What this setting is gonna do is basically OBS is gonna try to reconnect straight away to your actual, you know, stream. It's gonna try to reconnect it without you having to do it manually. So I have it enabled. I got a retry delay of 10 seconds and a maximum entries of 20. So basically, if your internet cuts off or it's a hiccup or you know, goes away, I mean, to be honest with you, this is pretty much up to you. Network bind to the BBU, blah blah. Obviously, I have all of this as I mean, it's predetermined here. I don't do anything here. And the enable browser source hardware acceleration, I have it connected. Never disable hotkeys, blah blah. This is pretty much pointless. So these are all the settings basically that I have on my own OBS. Feel free to copy them if you want to. Go through the stream again and basically just copy and paste them if you want them. Right, next I wanted to show like a stream elements. So basically a stream, if you have the stream elements version of OBS. So what are the benefits from having a stream elements version of OBS? So basically what happens is stream elements is going to be directly tied to your OBS. So basically it's going to be, you know, it's going to be sending information to your OBS from stream elements, and you can set everything up from your OBS. So it's super easy. So basically what you have is a tab over here, which is a stream elements tab. You got a stream setup. So you got edit widgets. So basically you can edit your widgets data from here. So you just like literally opens the window for you. So you have your labels, you have your goals, you have your session data. So literally it will open the data for you, like all of it, and you can set it up from here. It's super easy. It's super intuitive. It's very good. You can have you set up your bot and the tipping, which is literally it's gonna set up this screen, which is that is literally obviously it's all done. Blah blah. Yeah, let's just get it out of the way. Leave. There you go. So then you can set up your, browse your overlays. You can literally just browse your overlays and it will open a window for you with your own overlays. It's like, it's great. This thing is great. Like you can set up your overlays. You can do everything. Like literally OBS is giving you the links. It's literally, your OBS is connected to your actual stream elements account, which is great. That's why I recommend everyone to go for the, the OBS.live, which is a stream elements version. If you're using a stream elements, obviously. So that way you can have the audio muted, like starting a screen and then not muted for the in-game screen. I have it muted on everything. Okay, yeah. So there is a way of doing this. Blue Dog, the question is, do you have a stream deck or something similar? If you have a stream deck or something similar, there is a way. If not, you will have to do it manually. You will have to basically click it on the audio mixer. So basically the audio mixer is going to be... If you remove the... Yeah, and also, yeah, there is also the... If you remove the audio from the global settings, you can do it as well. You got the Stream Deck app on your phone. You can actually set it up on your Stream Deck. Easy peasy. You don't have to do anything here. So you go into your Stream Deck. Let me open the Stream Deck for you. So here is a Stream Deck, right? So if you go to your Streamlabs OBS, Mixer Audio, you grab it and you put it here. You see the Mixer Audio right here? So you basically... Oh no, shoot. This is Streamlabs OBS. Never mind. This is not the one. What is the OBS? There you go. Stream Elements OBS. So basically you go over here and you should have a mixer. There you go. Over here. So you got your mixer, right? So you can select here the collection. Obviously I have 3 different collections. I have TikTok, Twitch and YouTube, because obviously I have collections of different overlays and stuff. Obviously you should have just one if you only use one. So you can have any sources. So any of these sources, you can mute them. So let's just say you want to mute the music. Okay? And you want to click this button and it will mute the music, right? So I want to say, okay, so the music, I don't want the music to be showing, like to be on the stream anymore. So what's going to happen now, if I click on this, it will actually mute the music. So, it just depends of, like, obviously you're going to have the, the music is not actually going to mute it because I have everything routed through my Go XLR, because obviously I use the Go XLR for everything. So if I want to mute the music, I just click on the Go XLR and that's it. And it goes away. So I don't need to use that. But if you want to, just mute anything, like you want to mute the alerts, you want to mute your microphone, anything you want to mute, you can do it here. It's super easy. It's super easy, super simple. Like, for example, the mic, I think if I click on that one, you see, like, for example, because I have everything routed through my Go XLR, everything is routed through the mic. Okay, so you guys, I was talking and you guys couldn't hear me. So I have it set up right here. So basically, it's very easy because you can see the symbol go on and off. Look. So it visually is super easy to identify. So there you go. That's simple. And you don't have to mess with any settings on OBS or anything. We're gonna do a Stream Deck tutorial another day. I'm gonna do another a tutorial on a Stream Deck on Stream Deck because there is a lot of things that many people don't know about Stream Deck. Definitely. Right, so let's continue with the stream elements. So you got the OBS docs, you got the activity feed, there you got your activity feed, which can be a window over here. So I can just put the window and just say, yo, I want to put the window on this side, and it will dock to your actual OBS. Like literally will dock. You can grab it, you can resize it, you can put it on this side if you want to, you can put it at the top, you can put it at the bottom. Like you can, squeeze it anywhere you want, basically. So that is great. So you can have your activity feed, so you never miss anything. So literally, you have everything. If someone is following, someone is, doing bits or a raid or anything, right there. Also, you have a chat doc, which is like this one. So you can have your chat on your own OBS. Boom, it's right here. So you just can, you have your OBS, or you can just pull it out and just put it anywhere else, whatever you want. You can just grab it and just move it around. Or you can also have media requests. If you have any media requests, you have the over here. You can see the your playlist, and you can see what you have after that. So you have the pending approvals, blah blah, and whatnot. Obviously, I don't use this because of the copyright issues. So just use Stream Jams by Lorval Gaming, which is copyright-free music, and you don't have to worry about any of that. Right, so OBS live version. So basically I have it as default. I don't try to use any beta test or anything because I don't like to mess with my OBS. OBS is crazy as it is already, and if you start messing with OBS, you will end up with lots of issues. Cloud backup. This is the most important feature, I would say, about Streamlabs OBS and the OBS.live. Having the backup feature. This is something that I'm super grateful for. Let's just say you have messed up. Let's just say you have messed up big time. You had everything set, everything was perfect, and now nothing is working. So always, every single time I do any changes on my OBS, I go to the cloud backup and I just back up the settings. So you can go here, everything like settings and overlays. If you go to the cloud backup settings and content, so you go here and you see this window that appears. You can name it as however you want, and you can just say, this is like, this is for teamlvg. So I am saving this for teamlvg, so I know this is for teamlvg, blah blah. So you can include the scene select collection content. So you can just say, I don't want TikTok scene collections, I don't want TikTok profiles to be saved on this. This is only gonna be YouTube. Obviously, YouTube cannot be unclicked because we're live streaming right now. Otherwise, you could click and unclick anything. Like just basically, you can take and take anything. Like basically, all the profiles, all the scene collections that you have will appear here. So let's just say I want Twitch and YouTube to save. So you just click on here, teamlvg, backup, checking storage, boom, save. So it saves on the cloud. So you can go open a new PC. This PC is all messed up. You have to throw it away, and you're like, oh man, I lost everything. No, you don't. You go here, you go to the cloud backup and manage cloud backups. Boom. teamlvg right here, open. That's it. All your scenes, all your stuff will come in backup. Obviously, if you have like images that are saved on your PC, or you have sounds that are saved on your PC, those are not going to appear because those are gone. But anything saved on the cloud, like basically anything saved from your overlays, from stream elements, like your alerts, anything that is being saved on stream elements is going to be saved, and the order of everything is going to be the same. So it's going to basically copy and paste everything. So all you have to do is, if you have any images that are saved on your PC, just re-download them, save them on a folder, and just tell OBS to go and grab it from that folder. That's all you have to do. But the source is going to be on your screen, so you can see the source. So you're not going to be missing it. This is the best feature of Stream Elements OBS. That's it. If you obviously, if you have a source which is a video source, a long video source, let's just say you have a be right back screen, and that be right back screen has you know, five minutes of footage. This is not going to fit in here. You will not be able to do the backup because the backup is I think it's 500 megabytes top. You cannot save anything over 500 megabytes. This is like a beta still. They haven't, it's not fully fleshed out, but they have it here already. So it's a feature that's completely free. So it, like, obviously all I would recommend you to do, because I had a be right back screen which had like highlights of the stream and stuff like that. I couldn't save it, and I was like trying to wonder why I couldn't save it. It's because of the size. The size of the file was too big. So what I did was delete the video and save the cloud backup, and then add the video again. And if I was making any changes to my stream, what I would do is go back to the be right back screen, delete that video again, save the backup, save the backup to stream elements, and then re-put the source again with the video. Okay, so you can open it here. I'm not gonna do it because it will mess it all the stream up, or you can delete it. Let's just say, you know, you want to delete it, boom, that's it. Delete it, and there you go. That's all you have. I got my stream, which is basically, I call it a stream, which is basically all my overlays and everything is saved up on this file. Everything is saved up there. So easy peasy. This is the best feature by far of a stream elements OBS. You can check for updates if you have any updates here, which you will not need if you have it already selected on your automatically, you know, obviously, if you have it already on your settings to automatically search for updates on a startup. And obviously help, report an issue, live support. You can actually talk to the guys on Stream Elements right away from here, and it will send you right, you know, on a link just to, you know, talk to them on Discord. Easy peasy. You can just talk to them right away. You don't have to worry about, you know, going searching on a website or anything. So simple, easy peasy. We're gonna go on a Stream Element. We're gonna do another workshop on Stream Elements only on the website, and other things that you can do on Stream Elements as well. I think that's all of it that I have for here for the, you know, the OBS sources. I think we all know how to add sources. If anyone needs to, you know, just click on this plus sign. You can name your source however you want, and obviously that source will change. You know, will be empty, and you can add sources. You can copy a source. You can just right click and just duplicate the source, or you can copy the filters if you need to copy filters only. Sorry, on the scenes, my bad, scenes, not sources. On sources, you can add as many sources as you want. You can add images, you can add anything you want. Let's just say we want to add an image. We click on the image, you just browser. Let's go to the desktop. Let's just say we want to add the OBS source. Boom, there you go. Easy peasy. That's, you know, it's as easy as that. You don't have to... obviously, this is very simple. Obviously, it's just adding an image. Obviously, you can do so many things. You can add videos. You can add, you know, many things. If you right-click on that source, everything will show here. If you want to transform it, if you want to move it up and down, transform, you can, you know, flip it horizontally, flip it vertically. Let's just say we want to flip it vertically, and, you know, it flips the image. You can click on the eye or unclick on the eye, which basically will make it disappear and appear again. You can, you know, you can do many things with this. You know, if you are happy with what this, like where this source is, and you're happy with everything, just always I recommend you to click on the lock, and this source will not be able to be moved. So even if I wanted to do something with it, it will not be, you know, it will not allow me to do anything with it. So I cannot move it around on the screen. Let's just delete that one. Let's just remove it. Also, if you are looking for like any filters, if you're looking for filters, like you can refresh everything here. Like this is new. You don't have to right click to check the filters or refresh a source. So now this is new on OBS. So basically, let's just say Streamlabs, this source, I want to refresh. You just have to click there. You just click on the source and just click it. I don't have to right click and then go into properties and then go to refresh the cache of the current page. I can just click on that source and just refresh from here. and you can check on the properties right here. So you don't have to right click it. Super simple. Let's just say on the mix it up. If I want to do not mix it up, which one is it? Let's have there you go. So let's just say we have on my what is my screen display capture over here. There you go. Sony camera. So let's just say I want to have some filters, right? So these are filters. So I can have the properties. Okay, it's right here. Or I can deactivate the source and just deactivate it and activate it again. And let's just say I want to check on my filters. So basically you guys can see that these are the filters that I have. Okay, so these are the filters to make like the actual camera have like a background shadow and you know this shape. So basically I can just click on here and these are the filters that I have. So it's so good because you can just change anything and you can add your filters here. All your filters you can add them here. It's super easy, super nice, super simple. This is a really nice feature that wasn't here before. You had to right click and then go to filters and then, you know, go to properties or do everything from here. So now you can just click on the source and just click over here and it will appear. And the scene transitions, obviously, we have the move transition, which is obviously the move transition from the teamlvg transition. And if you have your, you know, if you want to fade, the steam, like anything, you can add it from here. It's super, you know, super simple, super easy. No big deal. Yeah, I mean, I think that's all of it for now. I mean, you can check audio mixer, always have your audio mixer. Most people like the horizontal layout, which I don't really like, but I have it on vertical always because it takes less space. Obviously, this is the 4K screen. I usually have it on a full HD screen, which is a lot smaller than this one. And I want to have, obviously, I want to check all my stats. Always have your stats up because this is very important to see if you're missing, you know, if you're losing frames, if you are skipping any frames or your drop frames for your network as well. This is very important as well. If your internet goes down and you have been disconnected from Twitch, this turns red. This you know, green box turns red, and this will tell you how long you've been live for. I always have this on. Always. Controls, obviously. Virtual camera, start recording, studio mode, settings, obviously. The classic is everything's over here. And yeah, if you want to check anything on the audio mixer, on your settings on audio, so you go on to, you click on that. Let's just say you're happy with what the audio is. You can right click and you can lock the volume. So even though you wanted to click it, it will never change it. So you can lock the audio for everything. So if you're happy with your audio on everything, you can just right click it and just lock the audio on each and every single one of the sources. So let's just say you're happy with how your audio is right now, because like honestly guys, audio is the most important bit of live streaming and recording and everything. Having the best audio is better than any video. Like honestly, people will not care if your, you know, stream is a tiny bit, you know, it's on 720 rather than full HD, but if your audio is on point, people will stick with you. So having the audio set right is very important. So just right click and lock the volume of everything once you're happy, and don't move it again. Like if everything is correct, everything's set up like perfectly, leave it there. If you right click here and you go into the advanced audio properties, you are gonna be like, this is another window, which is basically, this is what I was talking about the tracks on the settings before. If you are recording, let's just say you are recording while you're streaming, but you don't want to be recording your overlays, you don't want to be recording your camera, you don't want to be recording the audio of your microphone, you don't even want to be recording yourself talking, you just want to record the gameplay and the sound of the gameplay. So as I said before, you know, we got the settings. You can set audio tracks, right? So the audio tracks, these are the audio tracks. So you see they're all selected. All 6 of them are selected. So these audio tracks, you can select and deselect any of them. So basically you can just go and say, okay, so I want like the alerts of YouTube to be on track 1. So you have everything on track 1. Everything. And then, let's just say you have the audio of the game on track 2. And then you have let's just say the gameplay on track 2. So you can just go, okay, so you have everything on track 1, but then you have 2 sources on track 2. So let's close this, go into settings, and then we go into recording. You see here, right here, audio track. You can record track 1 and track 2. So let's just say you don't want to record track 1 because track 1 is everything else on the stream. So you don't want to be recording that. You only want to record the audio from gameplay and yourself talking. You click on track 2. That's it. So now when you are recording while streaming, what OBS is recording is not everything that is going on. It's not alerts. It's not the game. It's not the your voice. It's not your party. None of that. It's only going to be recording your voice and the game because you have selected them as track 2. So you click here. Boom. That's it. You are streaming everything, but where you are recording at the same time, everything OBS is recording is your voice and the game. That's it. Nothing else. And I think that's about it. I think that's all I wanted to show about that, really. I think, yeah, I think that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be all of it. Like I think I've answered pretty much. I've gone pretty much through everything. I don't think I'm missing anything. So yeah, let's just like if you guys have any questions, just let me know. If not, we just end the stream here. We'll just save this stream so anyone can watch it. Do I use replay buffer? I actually think I do. Let me just check real quick. Replay buffer. Let me just check. What is it? No, I don't. I don't because the replay usually, like the replay buffer is gonna take a lot of sources on your PC, and I don't know, man. Basically, this is if you want to be recording some clips. Like nowadays, if you're streaming on Twitch, like you can just set one button on your stream deck just to record the clips anyway, if you get what I mean. I mean, obviously, this will be useful for what I've just said at the end, Holger. If you are trying to, like, let's just say you're trying to record just the gameplay. Let's just say you don't want to even record your microphone, just the gameplay, and that's it. You know, the sound of the gameplay, everything from the gameplay, only gameplay. So it would make sense for you to go onto, you know, the audio track, select the audio track that you want. Like, let's just say you have everything on one, but then you have your Xbox source on track 2 only, because this is what you want to record. So if you're going to record them, so you're going to be recording track 2 only, and then you got the audio track 2 only, and then the replay buffer, it would make sense because then that clip would be saved only as gameplay. It wouldn't be saving your face, it wouldn't be saving your overlays, it wouldn't be saving any other sounds. But yet again, if you want to promote your clips and everything, I like to see the reaction of your face when you are killing someone from like 300 meters away with a sniper. And it's a crazy snipe. I want to see your reaction as well. So it's kind of like, you know, it's a bit pointless though. I mean, you have Twitch already. You can set Twitch as just, you know, click on, you know, you can click one button, or you can click a command or a hotkey, and you know, you can just record it right away. So it's super easy. Nowadays with the Stream Deck, with the free version of a Stream Deck or the free version of, you know, all the other stuff, it's like, you know, there's not really a need to have, you know, the replay buffer now on OBS. It used to be important before because you couldn't do it, but now, super easy. You can use the free version of Touch Portal and everything. Yeah, all good. You don't need to do anything like that. I mean, you use the free version of Touch Portal. It can be on your phone. Super easy. You don't have to worry about it. There is actually I don't know if you heard about it, Holger, but there is a like what should I call it? Like an extension of Twitch, like Twitch. What's it called? Twitch something. Hey, what's up, Mr. Mims? It's called Twitch something, and it basically is giving you all the stats from Twitch, like literally all the stats from Twitch. So it's like a deck from Twitch, and you can handle everything from that, you know, from that place, which is super, you know, super easy. And that Twitch thing is actually you can use it with, like, basically you can put it on top of your gameplay if you're playing on PC, and it will not bother you. You can have your chat on top of your PC and everything. Yeah, it's the Twitch. Is Twitch Summary? No, I don't think it's called Twitch Summary. It's called Twitch something. I think I have it over here. Let me just check real quick. It's Twitch Studio. Twitch Studio. Twitch Studio. Stream Summary. It's Twitch Studio. So basically that Twitch Studio thing, you basically can have it like on the background, and you will not have to alt tab or anything like that. So that's what it is. I mean, there is so many ways, there's so many things that you can do, and it's super, you know what I mean? Like, it's super. Nowadays, everything is so much, like, it's so much simpler than it used to be in the past. It's so much simpler than it used to be in the past. That's why. Yeah, Holger, like, you just give it a look, and it's super. It's, you know, obviously before it was a lot more difficult, but now it's a lot more, you know, everything is a lot more simplified. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? If you don't have, guys, if you don't have any questions, any more questions, guys, I will be ending the stream, because we've already been longer than I want it to be. I think I covered pretty much everything on OBS. We're gonna go through stream elements as well. We're gonna go through a stream deck. We're gonna go through Touch Portal. We're gonna go through Mix It Up, which is the bot I'm using. We're gonna go through like settings on YouTube. Upload videos on YouTube. We're gonna go through settings on Twitch, on your own dashboard. We're gonna go through like Streamlabs. If anyone is using a Streamlabs, I'm very familiar with Streamlabs as well. I mean, I wanna go through like literally everything that I'm using, so you guys have like literally the exact same stuff as I have, basically. We're gonna talk about branding one day as well. We're gonna be talking about, you know, video editing. I'm gonna be showing you guys as well the program that I'm using, like DaVinci Resolve. Everything I know about DaVinci Resolve, how to edit some videos, like super quick, super, you know, like simple videos for TikTok, for you know, Twitch, for whatever you want to use those videos for. You know, if you want to be recording for YouTube, you know, I'm gonna be showing you guys everything I know. And the graphic designers are also going to be, you know, live on this channel at some point, showing you guys different stuff about, you know, what they do as well, like the video editors, and, you know, they also going to be the video editors are basically going to be giving you guys tips as well from their own point of view, from what they do, basically, all the video editors and all that. So let's just move these around. Let's just change that scene. Let's just change that scene and change this. Boom. There you go. Easy peasy. So I think that's it. That's been everything from me for today. You guys have been great. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope this has been informative for you guys, and I've helped you understanding OBS a little bit better for streaming. And like, remember, if you guys need anything, just let me know. I'm here. Just let me know. My DMs are always open. And we have all the mentors. Feel free to ask any of the mentors, you know, any of the moderators, any, you know, the community manager, myself. Ask any questions if you need. Obviously, first, go and check the videos. This is what we do this. This is why I'm doing this. So you can come, take a look first. And then if you have a question that is actually not being shown here, just ask me and I will be able to reply. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. I love you all. Until next time. Bye-bye.